Hey everybody, making a quick video, trying to make a couple more braces for the front bumper since I took out the entire top. I'm having a problem with the front bumper actually flapping around when I'm getting up to speed on the parkway. Well, Jersey Parkway at least. So the goal is to put two brackets in and see if that actually fixes it. So the goal was, I'm just cutting up some aluminum, putting 90s on it. There's an itty bitty little lip on the inside of the bumper here. So this actually, the 1/8 aluminum actually slides in and really nice and tight. So I'm thinking if I add one here and one right here in between the hoses, that way they don't interfere with it. But this one's going to be the 10 AN for the oil sandwich plate. So I'm hoping the 10 AN lines are actually going to be able to clear this. So we'll find out. Alright, so bracket number one's done. Just basically used the 1/8 inch aluminum. Put a riv nut up in the angle aluminum that I put up here for the radiator support. Put a 8mm, I think it's 1.25, but anyway, it's a riv nut in here. If I focus on where my hand's at. And then I also put a riv nut in the actual bracket here because the 8's just offer a bigger flange head for a little bit more grip. But as you can see, it holds up pretty good. So we're going to add another one over on this side and try it out tomorrow. Hopefully it'll keep this thing from flexing. I mean, one already made a big difference. Doesn't really allow this to move much, so I'm hoping the second one here will work. I had to notch this out, and now I popped the hood today and found some power steering fluid sitting on top of the cooler, so I got to keep an eye on that and see if I just had a oopsies or if I got to send the cooler back to Mishimoto. But let's make one more and see how it comes out. Done for tonight. Got the two brackets made. Now this actually does not move around, and before that it used to flop. So I'm thinking that's what was giving me the really bad vibration in the body, was that flopping in the wind when I got up to speed, like 90 miles per hour. So try it out tomorrow. Like I said, the power steering cooler, which is the 10 row from Mishimoto. That one I had just when I popped the hood tonight, found some fluid on top. So I'm hoping it was just a fluke, maybe pushed out. So if not, the good thing about Mishimoto is take it apart, send it in, it's under warranty. They send me a new one. Obviously I didn't do anything to it. So besides that, we got the vacuum box hooked up from Vibrant. So we're going to be having the wastegate, blow off valve. Wastegate's going to go off of also I picked up a Vibrant manual boost controller, which is probably going to find a mounting spot over here for it, but I'll have to wait until I get the turbo in and everything and mount it up and figure out where everything else is going to go. But as of right now, pretty much up to date on everything. We got, I don't remember the last time I did a video, it's been so long, I've been so busy with work. But we got the Chase Bays triple baffled catch can because I needed AN fittings to hook up the lines because I got tired of trying to make push lock to work, and so we got that routed down. Actually went behind the headlight, you can see them right there, and brought them up and curled them around. But now that I put this bracket in, I'm probably going to have to change this out from a 90 to like a 120 degree angle just to get more of an angle to go under, because right now it is tapping it. So I know down the road that's eventually going to eat its way through. I don't know if I can get the light down here. Moved the Mishimoto inline thermostat, which I don't think I'm going to get to. But I mounted on the back of that right there because it goes to the heavy duty transmission cooler, which I hooked up to the original wiring for the second fan that used to be in here. We got those cooler lines running back, and I don't know if I have a leak up here too or if this is just residual from taking everything apart a couple weeks ago. The car hasn't moved much. If you guys see on the Instagram, I picked up a 2016 Hyundai Veloster, so when this is ever done, then I'm probably going to move on to working on that one. This one's getting a little tiresome waiting on parts. So for now, that's it. I'll keep you guys posted. I think the next thing I have to do is post it on Instagram as well. Got the bezel back in from Ortiz Custom Pods. It came out pretty good. I don't like how the radio fits. It's kind of wide open here. and I can't put the way it sits with the bump outs. I can't put the actual trim piece back on the radio. It won't fit. Not enough room. But the other thing was that I actually asked for these to be opened up and made into able for the vents to actually work behind the pod. That didn't get done, and then I asked for this to actually get filled in because I bought the aftermarket hazard light switch, which I installed, and it kind of works, but for some reason every 20 minutes or so all hazards kick on out of nowhere. So the wiring I have to figure out. I think it's because the illumination for the stock switch doesn't work with the illumination for the actual button on the switch. So I think it's when you don't even have it on, it just turns itself on. Goal is tomorrow to get this painted. It's not really bad texture. It's not like it's going to take much. I think it's just a quick little sand, a couple rough spots, but quick sand, probably prime it. Probably going to do something like a charcoal gray or something like that. The interior of the car, I pretty much have painted some of the doors. It's like I think they call it black stainless steel. So I'm going to keep with that. Get that done, get that in there, and eventually I'll wire up the gauges. That's going to be another video. But like I said, guys, I've been really busy with work, so I haven't really even had much time to even touch the car. Alright guys, if there's anything else you guys can come up with, any questions, I've been through this car pretty good. I'm not the best at it. If you want anything, any help, just ask. I'll let you know. If I'm wrong, I'll tell you I probably don't know. Besides that, thanks for watching, and keep tuned.